my God, how do they walk away in movies without flinching when it explodes behind them? There's no way! I called on that! I need an MRI! I've got soft tissue damage! There's no way I don't have soft tissue damage!
So down to ride a bike in the suit. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're doing it. Oh, we're doing great. Everything's fine. Woo!
I think it's just 2:20.
Half an hour till it's time for the interview. Feeling good. I'll see you afterwards.
One debt to society later, one pair of pants later, one wiener later.
I'll do with the interview now. I'll let you know how it went in a little bit. I'm just waiting at IMU for a friend to come. We're gonna go to lunch. I'll catch you up afterwards. Got 6.
Oh my God. Brendan.
There are children.
It literally
Smaller
is
than that.
smothered in queso.
Miniature Buddha, covered in hair. Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please. You pooped in the refrigerator.
Alright, this is 4 days after the fact. I guess I didn't talk about the interview, so I'm gonna do it now. Hopefully I remember everything and do it justice. I'm back in my car again. I think this is the second time in 2 videos that I've done this. But look at this. I kept the cover on. I just climbed right in. It's not windy anymore, but this is weird. It's like I'm in a like private clubhouse. I like it. Anyway, so the interview, I think it went really well. I felt really good about my answers. I got some really good reactions out of her. She went like, "Oh wow, that's amazing. That's really cool," like 3 times. So that was cool. I try not to relate everything to McCormick Staying Services because that is like my the thing that's given me the most experience and probably one of my most noteworthy accomplishments. But I tried tying the DoubleTree a little bit too, just so it doesn't sound like I got everything from that one experience. But I talked about staining, the DoubleTree, and then she asked like, what was the time when you were competitive, like you had to compete for something? And I said it was for the presidential scholarship, which she seemed to really like. She thought that was pretty amazing. The presidential scholarship I got at Kirkwood is a $5,000 scholarship that paid for my entire year. But my mom brought up an idea that I kind of wish I would have said instead, which was competing for the City of Melbourne's marketing project plan thing, because that was probably more cool, and there was a lot more to talk about with that, but it's fine. She seemed like my idea anyway. And they said they'd get back to me early next week, which would be early this week when I'm recording this, about a second interview with like a director of somebody. But since the interview, I guess it's good that I'm doing this now because I have more thoughts, because I'm not like 100% sure if I want this internship anymore or not. I'm not like fully decided because I think it would be a good experience, but I think I am like qualified for more, if that makes sense. I think the Aldi internship, although I'm still open to more because those are only 2 companies I talked to, if you remember, if you watched last video. But enterprise is sales management. I'm not sales at all. I'll never be a salesman. That's not my thing at all. But I figure you have to sell something sometime in business anyway, so it'd be a good experience. And it's just kind of like talking to customers about, oh, it's the windy again. Look at that thing just whipping around. This is cool. About like additional products they can get with the rental, like as they're there, so I'm not like cold calling or anything. And I do still get management experience with it, but with Aldi, it seems much more hands-on and more intense. Like it's the same three-step interview process, but I had to apply to get their first interview, which was a little more difficult than Enterprise, and with Aldi you need like a 3.0 GPA, and it does pay more, which is, I mean, it's nice because it will be able to lower my student loans, but again, money, the short-term income from an internship isn't everything. The long-term experience is much more valuable, but Aldi does pay about 2.5 times as much. So combine that, it's $1,000 a week, it's all over their website. So combine that with staining and whatever else I end up doing, would be a pretty good summer, and would hopefully pay for my entire year, and maybe, I don't know what else, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I haven't heard back from Enterprise yet. Now's Monday, but I'm not even going to think about it until Thursday to give them like most of the week. I think Aldi makes their decision between October 2nd and 4th. So I'll wait till a little bit after that to start thinking about that. But anyway, yeah, I'll save the rest to talk for the video that I'm editing right now. I guess the video I shot today I'm going to edit after this one. So now I need to close it out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.